Hello, I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to our extraordinary beer channel. Now today we have got two beers. It's a battle between Aldi and Lidl. We're going for two ruby beers, which Nige will show you. It's the Harper's Ruby Red Ale and the Lidl's Ruby Rooster. Now, these both come from Lidl and Aldi, as I've already said, for goodness sake. Being scientific, we've got a control, and that is the Hobgoblin Ruby from Witchwood. So, there we go.
Now, in the spirit of things, we're going to be doing a few Aldi versus Lidl because they've got a few beers that overlap, and we're going to have a battle. So it's not a win or lose here. There's a series of events coming here.
Absolutely.
So we're going to toss the coin because they're both 5%. I think they are. Yeah. So we're
both 5%, and the Witchwood is 5.2. So that will come last.
Yeah. So
let's go. What are you going to call, heads or tails?
Well, if it's heads, we'll go with Aldi.
Okay.
Tails, Lidl first.
Okay. Oh, and it is tails.
Which one was that? Lidl first.
I think it was. It went out of my head as soon as you said it.
And me. Right.
So the Lidl's is the Ruby Rooster, isn't it?
I shall put beer cam on and get this into the glass.
Now, surprisingly, Hatherwood is they produce quite a few good beers. They're made by Shepherd and E09, though, who are we don't like.
No, I've not really had anything decent from them. It seems quite carbonated. Oh,
nice treacly colour, though. I like that.
Oh, you can get the red. Just holding up in beer cam here, the red is filtering through. That's fantastic.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah, you get that richness, that malty richness coming through.
Certainly do.
Like as soon as I started pouring, the aroma just hit me. It was quite exciting.
Oh, that's lovely. Rich.
Right, I'm going to dig in.
Let's go. That could be because I'm very, very thirsty, but that was.
And me. But it's actually, there's not much body to it. It's quite.
No, it fades very quickly as well, doesn't it? It's
almost a little bit watery, but now Shepherd and Neem, you see, it's also suggestion because I think, well, it's going to be rubbish, and it's got that. I can taste that brewery in it. It's that.
Now you see, I know exactly where you're coming from, but it doesn't taste like a Shepherd Neem to me.
No, it's about 10 times better than anything else they've ever made.
Seriously, yes. Really very nice. Like you say, it is quite watery. But the initial punch of flavour,
it goes very, very quickly, and you get that lingering caramel at the end. Well, not even a caramel. Sort of.
It's a sweetish, treacly taste to it.
Yes, at the end, which isn't. It's not unpleasant. It's all right.
It is.
This is going down too fast. That's not because it's a brilliant, fantastic beer. It's just I really needed the beer.
Yeah. I wanted to drink a bit earlier on, but I thought no, this is just going to create,
yeah.
it's going to create a toilet problem. That's what I was thinking.
No, I was thinking more of a drunk problem later on, but
Okay.
I was out in the garden doing stuff, moving railway sleepers about, digging and what have you, and I thought, oh, I could do with a beer. No, can't. We're filming later.
Right, to end that one,
Watery caramel. To sum that up,
I think it got better the further it went. Yeah, don't be too hard.
yeah, I wouldn't rush out to buy that. This is the thing. This is £1.09.
Yeah.
And I know Hobgoblin, you can get the same place for £1.25. Not a huge difference. Well,
No.
we'll see what the difference is.
We will see what the difference is, won't we? Yeah.
But anyway, talk amongst yourselves for a while, while I fire up the
You're going to fire beer cam. Right. We're doing the Ruby Red Ale, which is from Aldi. Is this Aldi?
It is, yes.
It is Aldi, isn't it? That's right, yeah. And brewed by Marston's.
Which own Whichwood?
Which own Whichwood now, yeah. Which is a shame. Right. The pour, I'm getting the same colour near enough.
Yeah, I get it. That lovely red colour. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, that's. Oh, yes, that's very sexy.
It doesn't have the same hit aroma-wise.
It doesn't, does it? No.
Yeah.
I'm
Not much at all coming from this.
very faint hint of.
When I opened the little one, it hit me straight away.
It does, yeah. I mean, this has got very. I'm just getting a faint hint of malts, and that's it. Faint.
Incredibly faint. So anyway, straight in then.
It doesn't seem as well rounded as the Hatherwood.
No, it's just very, very bland.
This is very, very light, very thin, not a lot of depth to it at all.
It's a bit boring. It's just beer. It's just, sorry for generalization there, but
I mean, you said that about the previous.
yeah, well, it was beer, but this is even more beer-like.
This is. It's not. It doesn't have that Shepherd Neame taste to it, because Shepherd Neame taste that is the taste of.
I know, but that had some flavour to it.
It had the flavour of chemicals to it. This has nothing.
I can't believe how bland this tastes. There is. You got a little bit of dark fruit stuff going on there, but it's.
Are you talking right at the end? Are you talking right at the end?
Yeah, it's buried.
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah.
That now, my guess is that might become a bit more prevalent towards the end of the pint, but
it might. I mean, this. Yeah, this. £1.09. What can you say?
You see, I think it was Oscar Wilde who said, you know, the price of everything, the value of nothing. Very wise words. Yeah, you can save a lot of money and buy this for £1.09, but what are you going to get from it? Apart from perhaps a little bit pissed.
But if that's your target, if that's the job it needs doing, £1.09, can't argue with that.
Yeah. If you want to be fulfilled with and imbued with a warmth and flavorings and pretty maids all in a row, this is the drink that you want. This is not the drink that you want. I was thinking about too much.
So what sort of beer will encircle you with pretty maids then? All in a row.
Yeah, I'm already regretting saying that. I thought to myself, what the, and you can edit this out, what am I talking about?
No, that's staying in.
You have to beep it, otherwise, you know.
I might do.
It really is quite disappointing.
And well, won't pass judgment yet once I'll finish, but it looks like it's going to be an early victory for Lidl here.
I'm thinking so too.
And I can't believe I've just put Shepherd and Neame above Marston's.
Not their recipe though.
Right.
In fairness, probably not their recipe.
Yeah, they've just brewed to a recipe.
Yeah.
Now, we've just had a little break. Now, we do that now and again while we're filming this, so we don't actually chuck these as quick as you might think.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
We do drink fairly responsibly. Prices, carry on.
Anyway, he's not responsible. You go out on the piss, it's not. He makes you drink things you don't want to drink. Well, he doesn't actually, because I want to do that as well. But anyway.
That's not the point.
Where were we? Whilst on a break, I put up my Untapped account and I found out I drank this last year. July the 10th to be exact. And I gave it 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was really good. But my review was not high expectations this one. I'm pleasantly surprised. And I couldn't believe it. Because
this is, yeah, you see, this is, I'm going to link this to Wittertainment, which you I don't know if you'll be aware of. Wittertainment are a group of people who follow the teachings of Mark Kermode and Simon Mayo, film reviewers.
Yeah.
And Mark Kermode always says that if you go into a film and you've got high expectations, even if it's quite good, if it doesn't hit your expectations, it'll be low. And it's the same vice versa. If you go in with low expectations and the film's only a little bit good, but it's better than you thought it would be, you'll think it's way better than it actually is. And I think that's probably what's happened with you.
The only thing I can think of, it would have been a hot summer's day. I would have done stuff outside and I just sat down, bright hot sunshine, poured myself a beer and I thought, oh, brilliant. That's
because at the very least, this will quench your thirst.
Yes. And that's probably what I needed at that time last year. But I wouldn't give it that now. 2.5, 2 out of 5 now. But it's just, again, it's in context. And actually, if I had the little beer, this isn't as good.
Nowhere near as good.
And that's not saying much because the little beer wasn't that great. Anyway, I want to get rid of this so we can get on to another beer.
Now, we're moving on to our control.
No, yeah, we've tasted. There are both ruby ales, and this is I think it's a proper ruby ale, ruby beer.
Yeah, my memories of this are Positive.
Yes. This is why we picked it as a control, because we knew that's a reasonable ruby ale.
Yeah.
It's a good benchmark for the other two.
Indeed.
We're going to find out now.
Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Again, it's lovely.
Now you see it again. I'm getting a deeper, darker rubiness there.
Yeah, it just suggests better quality already, doesn't it?
It does.
There is a little bit of aroma, but it's
See, I'm not getting that.
no, it's not. The first one, the little one, was
Hatherwood was.
yeah. This one is very. It's more than the Aldi one, but again, it's a little bit of sweetness coming through with that sweet malts just punching through. But anyway, dig in.
And bang, there it is.
The depth of the flavour, the body, it's just different. Yeah, that's what
that's a different class. That is. There were 3 or 4 moves. I took that into my mouth, and so much happened. It was there's a lot going on there. It's more complex. It is a step up from the Hatherwood by quite a way.
I think it's just that it's not watery. It's full body.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's got full body. It's got tastes that are meandering through my mouth.
Yes. Oh, how are you doing, Anders? You almost there?
Almost. I think we're level pegging, really. Yeah. Honestly, that of the 3 beers, infinitely better.
Yep.
A big step up from the other 2. But this was a control.
Yeah, and that control is actually a relatively cheap beer on the market at 125.
Yeah.
16 pence more than the other 2. It's just no question. If you've got an extra 16 pence, buy this beer rather than the other 2. That's my conclusion, because the other 2 are nowhere in the class.
But if you haven't got that 16p,
go for the Hatherwoods.
I'd agree with you completely.
Ruby Rooster, which is round 1 to Lidl.
Round 1 to Lidl, and I think you were. I think you were a little bit harsh on it, and then we hit the Ruby Red, and I think be harsh on that.
Yeah. I'll
be harsh on
both, because Hobgoblin is just lovely.
So here we are. I'm just going to finish this off. The clear winner. I would ask that you like what you've watched. I would ask that you subscribe to our channel, and if you have any comments, please make them, and if necessary, we'll reply to you. Nige.
Bye for now.
Oh, okay. Night.